the sports podcast with the youngest, most daring, intrepid, gutsy, fearless host on the planet. Get ready for Jake's Takes. Here's Jake.
Hope you're ready, because we got an NBA champion and all-star today. He played college ball for Wichita State, including a Final Four run and an undefeated regular season. He's the program's career assists leader and was named Conference Player of the Year not once, but 2 times. He signed with the Toronto Raptors and went to the G League, where he did something we can all learn from. He bet on himself. He developed into a stud NBA player and was a huge part of the Raptors' NBA championship. He owns the single-game points record for the Raptors, 54 points. And oh yeah, in case you haven't realized, he was just named to his first NBA All-Star game. You better be pumped, as I welcome to Jake's Takes, NBA All-Star champion, incredible leader of the Raptors, Freddie All-Star VanVleet. What's up, Freddie? How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. That's a heck of an intro, brother. Appreciate it.
Thank you. You deserve it. I mean, it's so amazing of you to join me today, especially right before the All-Star game. And I got to give a huge shout out to Jenny, the nicest lady in the world. Fred, isn't Jenny just the best?
She's the GOAT, man. She's the GOAT. So you gotta make sure you give her your thanks. She's the one who made all this possible. So shout out to Jenny.
Yeah, shout out to Jenny. By the way, how's your knee doing? I mean, I saw you sat out the fourth quarter in New Orleans, so I got worried for a second.
Yeah, I'm doing okay. It's one of those things, day to day. A little banged up, but nothing major.
Okay, because you almost gave me a heart attack.
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Okay, so since your time's very valuable, let's get into the hoops. Am I right?
Yep, let's do it.
Okay. So we're heading into All-Star Weekend, and huge congrats on making your first All-Star game. But everybody talks about how you went undrafted from Wichita State. But I still think not everybody realizes how hard you had to fight for your chance. You had Clee Anthony early and Ron Baker ahead of you, and you still managed to come out as the NBA All-Star. Had you been drafted, I have to ask you, had you been drafted, would you still have that chip on your shoulder? Would you still turn into that player that you are today?
It's hard to say. I think I would. I think the problem is I come from a small town where the chip, has been built on my shoulder before I even get to that point. So I think that I still would have had a chip. It just may have been a little bit smaller than it is now. I think being undrafted just added another layer to that. So who knows? But man, what a story.
Okay, I want to ask you, I know how badly you wanted to go to the All-Star game, but let's be real, Freddie. Cleveland? Who wants to go to Cleveland? You deserve a better destination, Freddie. Can't they change it to LA or maybe Miami or maybe Orlando? Am I right?
Yeah. Hey, listen, man. Hopefully it's not it's the first but not the last. So I'll take it. What a kid like me from where I come from to be an NBA All-Star, I gotta be grateful and honored, even if it is Cleveland. So I'll take it.
Yeah. Okay, sticking with the All-Star game, I'm a LaMelo fan and I love his game. He has had a great season. He's Showtime. But oh my gosh, are you kidding me? He made the All-Star team over Pascal. Coaches, open your eyes. Pascal, he's getting into his spots with just such ease and control. He's draining the three with consistency, something he hasn't been able to do. He's been struggling with for a couple of years now. He's a rebounding machine, and he's seeing the entire court. Am I right, Freddie? Pascal deserves to be an All-Star.
Pascal 1,000% deserves to be an All-Star. He is an All-Star. And I think he just lost the narrative battle this year. I know, he went through some ups and downs. So he's got a little stigma on his name now, but he certainly has been playing some of the best basketball in the league, and it'll be really funny to see him end up being all NBA at the end of the year, and not an all-star. So who knows? There's a couple injuries going down. I keep telling him don't get too excited about vacation yet. There's been a few injuries, so he might still get added.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have the craziest chemistry together. You have that bluff pick play. I love it. You have the actual pick. Do you guys like feed off each other out there?
Absolutely. And we've played a lot together now, for 6 years. We played against each other in college and just spent a lot of time together. So we have a really good chemistry of reading each other and knowing, how teams are going to guard him, knowing how teams are going to guard me. And, usually it's the point guard dribbling all the time with the big set net. So for him to be able to handle the ball, it allows me to go set screens and spot up and shoot, which is probably what I do best. And just good chemistry between the two of us.
You guys don't just have chemistry on the court, but if I'm not mistaken, didn't you guys have that like peanut butter commercial together? That was lit. Am I right?
Yeah, again, man, just spending a lot of time together. All of those things build up the chemistry on and off the court. He knows my family. I know his family. So Pascal is definitely turned into a brother for sure.
Okay, this past summer, I had Coach Nurse on, and it was just before free agency when he told me that you guys were going to retool rather than just rebuild and sign some significant free agents. But with the addition of Scottie Barnes, you guys didn't really need to. I know he's only a rookie, but is Scottie the missing piece you guys needed to become a contending team?
Sure looks that way. He's having a heck of a year. One of the best young players in the league. The sky's the limit for him. He's doing all this. He's still learning how to play the game. He's still learning, who he is. So he's super special, and he has a chance to be really, really, really good in this league, and just a great addition for us. So that definitely changed the landscape of our team.
Okay, this might seem like a stretch, but you're the perfect guy who can understand this. Having watched Kawhi front and center, do you see any similarities between him and Scottie? Besides, of course, their personalities, because they're both fun guys, am I right?
Yeah. Yeah, they again, the size, he's got big hands, long arms, the defense, being able to guard, being able to pass, being able to score inside. Obviously Kawhi is the best of the best, so Scottie's got a long way to go, but he's showing a lot of promise and a lot of potential as one of those type of guys. So we got to keep, supporting him and giving him confidence to keep growing.
Yeah, but one of the real questions is, I saw a video where Kawhi was holding 2 water bottles in the same hand. You think Scottie can get there? That'll be pretty awesome.
There's actually another picture of Scottie doing the same thing. I forgot what he was holding. He might have been holding like some coffee and something else. So he's not far off. I'm not sure exactly what the size difference on the hands is, but he's got big hands as well.
Yeah, I was at that Triple OT win in Miami a couple weeks ago, and you didn't have your best game, but when Triple OT came around, you were the guy to step up and trade not 1, but 2 clutch threes to win the game. Do you thrive on that and always want to be the guy stepping up, taking the big shots?
Yeah, I love those times of the game. When you're a kid, like yourself, playing in the driveway or just practicing in the gym, you're counting down 3, 2, 1. Those are the times that you dream about having a chance to make shots like that in the NBA. So special moments, and I always just try to stay calm and stay focused, no matter if I'm having a good game or a bad game. Like you said, I'm gonna keep shooting, and that allows me to go out there and knock some down.
Okay, so what's one part on your game that you feel you want to improve on the most? Because I know you're always looking to be the best you can.
Yeah. Probably, at my size, just finishing around the rim in between game. I took a big improvement this year, which allowed me to have the year that I'm having. So just to keep polishing that up and then just get better and just be harder to guard. I got to continue to work on my defense. But just keep adding. I always just go into every offseason and I look at the year I had and see where I can be better and where I need to be better at. And, You know, I kind of start to work on everything. I know it's pretty cliche, but I go into it and try to work on everything.
You know, I wanted to ask you about your defense. I mean, your on-ball defense, at least, is unreal. We all remember what you did to Steph in the finals. And in my opinion, you and Gary are the best defensive backcourt in the NBA. Agree or disagree, Fred?
Oh, that's tough. I would agree. I'm always going to take myself, and Gary's having an incredible year. He's been competing at a high level, playing extremely hard, and just being disruptive. So I would agree with that. I don't know if I can think of any off the top of my head as a starting backcourt, but I'll take us.
Did you expect Gary to be this good this fast? I mean, he's been spectacular, and let's remember, he's only 23.
Yeah, no, we saw the offense last year. You saw him make big shots in Portland, but again, the defense, the intensity, the leadership, the compete level, the consistency, the durability has been a great surprise for us. He's been a huge bright spot for our team this year, and one of the reasons why we're having a good year.
Okay, Freddie, right now on Jake's Takes, it's game time. We're playing some rapid fire. I'll ask you a bunch of short questions and you answer them as quick as you can. Deal?
Deal.
Let's go. Who guards you the toughest in the league?
Jose Alvarado right now. I just played him the other night. He plays extremely hard. He's shorter than me, so it's tough.
Who will you be facing in the finals of the three-point contest?
Zach LaVine.
Was it pathetic of Devin Booker to force the Raptor mascot to stop distracting him at the line?
Pretty funny. That we all had a good laugh about that. That was a great moment.
Which player not on the Raptors do you root for the hardest?
DeMar DeRozan.
Favorite building to get a road win in?
Chicago.
Favorite restaurant in Toronto?
You're gonna get me in trouble, man. My fiance is cooking.
What's louder, the trucker freedom rallies or the Philadelphia crowd when Ben Simmons returns as a Brooklyn Net?
I'm gonna definitely go with the Philly crowd. I haven't experienced the trucker rally yet, and so hopefully I don't. But
describe Chris Boucher in one word.
Carefree.
Ding, ding, ding! We got a winner! Fred VanVleet, bucket and bucket! Stunning performance, Fred. Did the pressure and nerves remind you of the NBA Finals?
Close enough, man. You got some tough questions there. Good job.
Okay, last question, Fred. That good?
Yep.
Okay, so these two centers are absolute studs. Jokic or Embiid. I fight with my dad all about this a lot of the time. Jokic actually was drafted 41st in that draft. He has impeccable vision. He's amazing. And I see both sides of this argument, but I got to go with Embiid. I feel like he's unguardable. Am I right?
Yeah, man, that's probably the hardest question in basketball right now. Man, I don't know. It's just going with who you like. I think Embiid is definitely more unstoppable, but it's hard to knock what Joker is doing with the consistency, having an MVP year and then coming back and being better. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I'll take Embiid with you.
Yeah, but that Jokic block was insane.
Man, don't remind me.
Freddie, honestly, I don't know how to thank you for this. I mean, talking hoops with you was just a dream. Did you have fun with me today?
Absolutely, brother. Thank you.
Thank you so much.